The 13th star. You were born cursed, the midwife whispered, staring at the baby's chest where a star-shaped mark glowed faintly. And it will end the world, or save it. There was once a boy named Kyle, born during a lunar eclipse in the village of Darnwick. From the moment he entered the world, strange things happened. All the clocks stopped. The village, froze over despite it being midsummer, and the sky, cloudless moments before, burst into a storm so fierce the elders claimed the heavens themselves were afraid. Etched on his chest was a birthmark, jagged, bright silver, in the shape of a shattered star. The village whispered that he was cursed. Some claimed he was the reincarnation of an ancient fallen god. Others said a star had died and cursed the first child born after. His mother simply called him Miracle, for she had been told she'd never bear children. But as Kyle grew, the curse revealed itself. Fireflies followed him, even in winter. Shadows flickered where none should be. People around him fell sick, then healed, then forgot they were ever ill. The strangest thing of all, Kyle never dreamed until the night before his 15th birthday. That night, he saw a starless sky above an endless desert. In its center stood a tower made of bones and stardust. A woman cloaked in twilight stood at its base. "You are the last star born," she said. "Your soul is a door, and someone is knocking." The next morning, Kyle woke with sand in his hair and a burning need to find that tower. His village tried to stop him. His mother begged him to stay. But the mark on his chest had started to glow, bright and hot. Every day he waited, it spread. He walked for 7 days and nights across rivers, forests, and scorched plains, drawn by an invisible pull. He passed through towns where people saw the mark and gave him free meals, but wouldn't speak his name. Birds followed him. So did wolves, though they never attacked. They simply watched, as if waiting. On the 8th day, he reached the Star Grove Wastes, a desert made of fallen constellations and glassy black sand. At its heart stood the tower from his dream. It was impossibly tall, cracked in places, and humming like a tuning fork buried in the bones of the world. At its door stood the woman in twilight. "I'm not here to stop you," she said. "I'm here to explain." Kyle stepped closer. The sand beneath him glowed faintly with every footstep. "You carry the 13th star inside you," she said. "It was cast out of the sky ages ago, shattered for trying to give mortals too much light. Before it died, it hid a piece of itself in a child's soul. That child was always going to be you." Kyle blinked. "Why me?" "Because you were born between time and storm, between fate and choice. You are the only one with enough humanity to contain what's left of it." She pointed to the mark on his chest. "The curse is not that you have the star," she said. "It's that if you die without breaking the seal, the 13th star is reborn, fully, completely, and it will burn the world to start again." Kyle felt cold. "What do I do?" She opened the door. "Climb the tower. At the top, you'll meet what's left of the star. If you survive, you choose. Destroy it or become it." The climb took hours or years. Time bent strangely inside the tower. Every step made Kyle feel heavier, older, like gravity had opinions. He saw things in the walls. His mother's weeping, his younger self laughing, a version of him screaming in chains. Temptations came, visions offering him kingdoms, love, immortality. He ignored them. At the top, a room of starlight waited. In its center, a throne made of fractured glass. Upon it sat a boy that looked just like him, but with eyes like supernovas. "You're me," Kyle whispered. "No," the being said. "I'm what you become when you stop being afraid." It stood. You were never cursed, it said. You were chosen to carry the burden of hope, but hope can consume. So I ask you now, will you release me or join me? Kyle stepped forward. His mark pulsed like a heartbeat. He felt the star inside, the burning, ancient loneliness of being cast from the sky for loving mortals too much. He understood then. I won't destroy you, he said, but I won't become you either. I'll carry you as myself. The room exploded in light, not fire, not heat, clarity. When Kyle awoke, he was lying at the base of the tower. His mark was gone. In its place, a single glowing freckle over his heart. The sky above sparkled with 13 stars again. The curse was broken, not by destruction, not by surrender, but by balance. Kyle returned home. The crops grew better that year. No one got sick. The world felt lighter. He never dreamed again, but sometimes, when he looked at the sky, the 13th star would blink just once, like an old friend.